Well, I'm actually from Jamaica. My accent will give you that. I tend to talk a little bit fast, so if at any time my accent gets carried away, if you look puzzled, then I'll change it by going slower. But we do have a dialect. We call it patois, Patio. That's how we pronounce it in Jamaica, which is a breakaway from the English language. And it's simple. Every word you add man to it. Yes man, no man, every man, good man. You just add the word man. I'm from a little part in Jamaica called St. Mary, which is the west of the island of Jamaica. I grew up in a little town called Hamilton Mountain. I went to college in Brownstown. Then I left and migrated to London, England, where I studied accounting, major in business. I do have a degree in business and a master's in business administration. I migrated to the US permanently in 1994. And what I didn't expect, that life became really challenging and difficult. And from that, it has been an experience. I came here just like most immigrants, the American dream, where the sky determines your limitations. But I was in for a rude awakening. Yes, and I did live on the street. People don't even know that. But for years, I lived in Florida on the street, from one bus stop to the next. I'll go to McDonald's and ask for a job, and based on my credential, they would never hire me. They would give me all kinds of reasons why they can't hire me, and it baffles me. It's like, wow, really? I went to the airlines, they would never hire me either. When I did get a car, I'll park in two parking lots and pretend that I'm waiting on someone to fall asleep. Yes, people say I wear this jacket and assume I make a lot of assumptions. But life has been a struggle. I'm a self-believer. I believe in me. I also believe that whatsoever the mind thinketh, it is achievable. And I learned it at an early age. Nothing can stop you unless you yourself stop yourself. So I figured something out. All I need to do on that application was to put high school. No degrees, no this. So I just put high school. And the interviews becomes overwhelming. But as I've always advocated that life is just but a journey itself. And so regardless of the struggles that you find or obstacles that come your way, you just keep going forward. But I never allow my circumstances to define me or determines my goal or aspiration. It is what it is, but I continue to move forward. Because there's a self-resilience in every single man that is God himself that is implanted in you, that tells you even when your face is down, you gotta get up. And that's what kept me going. And what is so ironic and funny, with all my struggles, I have ups and downs and peaks, and I have a lot. And I was successful too. I had everything materially. And I lost it again, many, many times. But one thing I've learned to say is to remain humble and be true to me and not allow tangible things and materialism to define me. And that's always been my benchmark in terms of my life and my struggle. And I know we all struggle in different ways, but it is never designed to hold you back. Because if you don't go through that struggle, you can never help somebody else who's going to come through after you pass through. And sometimes the only thing that changes a person is because you experience it yourself. And so that resonates deeply with the individual, and that's a connection. And then they see you as, if you can make it, then I can. And that's all you want to do, is to inspire from within. So my resilience is based on hope in my despair moment. Circumstances doesn't define it. It's the inner me that determines it, and my faith. And you remember this. If you truly believe in a faith and in a God, at the end of the day, you must survive. you must come out to the end of the road. And even if your direction take a course off path, it's always for the right purpose. You probably don't realize it then until the years or days or months after, when you look back and say, wow, interesting. But we are all created for a divine purpose, man, and for a divine reason. You just have to figure what it is. And once you tap into that, you're unstoppable.
Bloopers. Let's do that then.
Almost. Mom, oh yeah, it's true. I mean, do you want to sit on the sidewalk?
Do I want to wear?
Would you mind sitting on the sidewalk?
No.
What's up? Casa Esperanza.
Ah! I'm just kidding.
Still rolling. We wrapped. It's a wrap.
Ooh, cut.
Wait.